Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I'm going to be doing various roles in the Chalice of Ages and the Divine Droplets event. So, I think of it as bartenders still because it has an alcohol theme, but we don't bring alcohol into our beloved Child's game, ladies and gentlemen. So, instead, we have funny renames of various cards like Highball, spelt completely different. Either way, the main appeal of this event is it's new, and new things mean that they can oftentimes plug holes in your monster box that you could not necessarily replicate, but at the same time, many of these cards are going to be key to enabling many top tier teams at this point in time, like Nova, Gokrex, Guten. Those three leaders have great support through this bartenders event, and even in general, there's a bunch of low rarity cards that have great utility and potential to be used across a wide range of teams. The one drawback of this event, I would say, is that duplicates are not so magical. Most cards are not that great in duplicates. So, that being said, I plan to roll a modest amount on Fantastic. Maybe I'll just roll more on Fantastic, and that's one of the good ones. Maybe I'll roll more on Fantastic in order to, just have more toys to play with, because I don't have many stones on my main account. But maybe that's what the alt account is for. Maybe it rolls lots in here to play with these cards. So, why is Grassus going to be valuable? Well, Bartender Toka plus Daki from a previous collaboration make a very strong team, but a big problem was plugging their orb generation loop. And Grassus on a 2-turn cooldown plugs that orb generation needs because they make your wood and your dark and hard orbs as well in order to activate your leader skill. She also has meaningful amounts of damage, especially in moon dungeons, especially in dungeons that go on for more than 10 floors. Lots of stuff. So yes, I'm happy with the roll. Basically, most of the bottom rarity cards have value, especially for your first copy. So I'm definitely inclined to roll on both accounts. So Fantastic. We'll hopefully get a nice variety of exciting cards. I want diversity. Everything's a diamond, though. Alrighty. We got ourselves a Gene Tonic. Not a gin and tonic, a Gene Tonic. Can be a cleric that actually deals damage. Certain instances, you're going to want to have a cleric that deals damage. She's a cleric that deals damage on only a 4-turn cooldown, and she does damage cap increase for all your subs. And that's going to be a theme in this event. Many cards are going to be increasing the damage cap levels of other cards, which is a pretty new concept, at least at this point in time. So a cleric who does damage and enables your other cards to deal damage can be quite meaningful. And as Cantra has mentioned, as well as Sword of Evil and Onion, she's one of the stronger cards. She has strong leadership potential because when she transforms, big damage multiplier, big shield, adds bonus combos. She's the devil typing for Akaza, strong potential there. So another asymmetrical pairing, adds 4 combos, does damage, makes other people deal damage. Pretty exciting overall. I like. Forgot your name, but you're a strawberry-themed girl. She's a raw barrel. Never mind. Not strawberry. Wrong berry. 2 turns haste transforming. Post-transform. Large amounts of healing. Large amounts of L's in order to put back your assist quickly. It does give you damage absorption and attribute absorption and 7x6. The drawback is 1 turn makes me not as happy, because we are definitely starting to see more and more cards that have super resolve with absorption problems, and 1 turn is just not going to cut it. So I think it's nice, but I don't think she's as magical. That's a bunch of cool resists, though, when you think about it. Dun, dun. Yes, it's new. I like new stuff. Alright, you've got the blue Bloodka, Blue Fruit Spirit. So, what's nice about him? Well, transforming, you get 2 turns of haste, which seems pretty normal for this event. But 3 team HPs, 4 L's, so you quickly put back your weapon assist. Aging with the Moon Awakening means that in longer dungeons, especially if they're moon. He's going to have wonderful stats. So great utility, brings bulk, gives an attack buff, gives a movement time buff, gives you 2 turns of shielding, and 7x6 for 1 turn. You can definitely utilize him to overcome a wide variety of problems, but it will obviously break your looping shield. So instead, maybe you just utilize him as a shield for the large hits that you know are coming. Some teams have enough bulk that you are going to be perfectly fine not bringing a looping shield, but certain abilities will obviously need to be shielded. UN6 has big hits at certain points in time, so timing Bloodka well will mean that you survive with relative ease, and the big bulk, your assist getting put back is nice, the attack buff, the movement time buff. We are definitely starting to enter an age where you need a cleric, you need absorption, but you need many other things on top of that, and Bloodka definitely can. Another reason why this event is great, because lots of these bottom rarity cards can fulfill these utility subs. And I feel like as a general statement, utility subs tend to last longer than other kinds of subs, because many subs that seem to hit hard tend to have orb generating actives that only work for certain teams, and therefore when a new leader comes out that doesn't use those orbs, they get power crept by comparison to raw utility cards. Umero. Big VDP damage for your red teams. It is a cleric that does board expanding. Again, board expanding is becoming much more important to have because some teams just immediately die on 5x4 boards. So having your cleric be also a board expander is just giving them more value overall. So it's, again, a nice option to have. Weapon assist, 2 skill boosts. Maybe the super follow-up attack is useful in, like, say, ranking dungeons and, like, really niche situations. But again, I like new stuff. I love new stuff. There's also quite a large number of different cards available in this event. Samurai Roku. When she transforms, it's damage absorption and attribute absorption and damage capping buff to your leader and this card in particular. It does open up options for, like, increasing the damage output of some cards, especially cards that transform who don't naturally get damage cap breaking. But for, like, New Year's Nordis teams, this might be quite useful because on New Year's Nordis teams, you may not always have a way to deal with damage penetration, and manipulating a New Year's Nordis board into 3x3 boxes shouldn't be too difficult. So Roku can deal damage. I feel like the absorption does kind of conflict with Avalon Drake, who was another card that might have VDP for your Nordis teams. So that is a bit of overlap in terms of absorption. But then, like, your New Year's Enola has VDP. Like, there are some ways to squeeze out 3x3 boxes on New Year's Nordis teams and not needing to bring a piercing card. Samurai Roku can definitely do that for myself. These auto healings would be cool, but looping auto heals tend to be more important than 6,000 health restored, because 6,000 health may not quite cut it compared to 40% health restored. Awakenings are definitely nice for New Year's Nordis teams, though. I want to pull again. I like new stuff. Sophie Sam tears me talking bad about one turn absorbs. Well, it is true. Like, obviously, if the dungeon only has no super resolves, it could be great. Duplicate with Grassus, unfortunately. Oh yeah, this is Highball. I make fun of the team. I make fun of the name spelling. Highball. Wasn't super impressed by them. Again, that one turn absorption doesn't quite get me going as much necessarily. So, it's a little unfortunate there. Okay. Another duplicate. Boo. Woo! Let's have beer, ladies and gentlemen, for Beer Dawn. So, if you have Nova, Beer Dawn is going to be vital to closing your active skill loop, because you want 9 light orbs every single turn. And with a 2-turn cooldown, you are able to loop them into the double Novas. So 2 Novas have a 4-turn cooldown each. By slotting Beer Dawn in between them, like using a Nova, using Beer Dawn, using Nova 2, you loop back, and then Beer Dawn's ready, and then Nova 1 is ready. Basically, it closes the orb generation loop, because any system team is better with less cards needed for the system. For example, aggregate teams were one of the first 4-turn systems that are incredibly strong, but 4 turns is painful. You can't bring much other stuff onto the given team. Beardon helps your Nova teams have more active skill diversity, which means you have more things to bring to counter various mechanics. Important for that team, has 2 weapon assists. That auto healing, like I mentioned, is a little awkward. Bulk with double combo orbs, I guess, could be nice. Does expand boards. Certain swipe teams like board expansions. Something new? Outstanding. And this is an event where I'm not too upset by the bottom rarity, because as long as it's new, it's quite exciting. Polished Rice Dragon. I think they're interesting for potentially your Kurotobi team. No, sorry, your Muchiro teams, because they need to function on 6x5 boards, and having your board shrunk is a problem. They can act as your looping shield and a board expander to solve said problem. Looping shield with board expansion is always nice to have. He has the right offensive awakenings as well. But yeah, like if you don't have other ways to expand your board for Muchiro, this is a great solution because they will deal meaningful damage with 6 VDPs. Weapon assist wise, I guess. Bulk. I feel like at some point, if I don't have Muchiro, which I don't on this team, unfortunately, I may just convert it into a weapon assist in order to have great bulk, good chunk of healing, and I guess full poison resist as well. Welcome back as well. Alrighty, let's pull again, because, you know, still have quite a few different stuff, so to speak. So I've only had, I think, 2 duplicates. Pretty good. And there's still a bunch of stuff I don't have. Unfortunate, unfortunate, unfortunate. What the... Well, if I ever get certain cards, El Diablo will make me have, or La Diabla, I mean, will be a great option for your Go Correct teams. I don't have that card, unfortunately, but if I did, I don't have Shia LaPouf either, but I'll find a solution. Basically, the idea is you enter a 7x6, swap her into position, because with a pure damage reduction leader skill, it pairs well with Go Correct's big HP and lack of damage reduction. I did talk too much about having so few dupes, Sword Evil. You're not wrong, but it hurts my soul inside a little bit. Very sad. Like, I am missing a good chunk of bottom rarity still. I'm 1 dupe away from my first Toka. You're not wrong. I will roll 1 more time, and then I'll call it a quits here, and then switch to my other account. Ding, ding, ding. Well, definitely enough dupes. Alrighty, got Milk Cow Girl, Kahlua, and Milk. She is a fantastic utility option, like 2 turns haste upon transforming, and when she's transformed, movement time, extra enhanced heart awakenings, team HPs, the aging plus the yin protection or moon protection. This is what you want on your utility cards. You want the bulk, you want some movement time, you want better healing, you want big stats, you want an active skill that does something important, and it does something important because it's 2 turns of damage and attribute absorption on a 5-turn cooldown. For my Bartender Toka teams, maybe I will utilize her. I don't have it yet, but I could definitely exchange for her because I have enough duplicates now. Something new, something high rarity, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I don't have to trade all my dupes away. Could it be? It is Odin. Wow, look at that physique. Like, he is so chiseled and rippled. I am like, wow. Wow. Two turns of absorption cancellation, does give damage capping for himself, does big 3x3 damage. Goes well with the dude I rolled 4 of. This individual here, you are a cleric who does make boards expand, but Yeah, I'm done. I can't roll anymore. I don't have any more 5 pulls, unfortunately. You feel like Odin has high rates for his rarity? He is tradable, though. But you're right. Odin is buff in every universe. Alrighty. I have 2 5 pulls in store for myself on my main account. Hopefully I can get magic. But yeah, I feel like I'll definitely pick up Bartender Toka because I actually have cards to make their team now on Mantastic'c. Free rolls on my main account. Everything is new on the first roll, so it's always good. I don't have Nova, but if I did get Nova, I will be so happy. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, the no RCV from Bearden gets compensated by Nova's auto heal, so you're fine. Freezer! Was it not supposed to go there? Okay. Alrighty. Got my first Polished Rice Dragon. It's a looping shield. I do have 1 Muchiro. I guess I could find a way to have some sort of way to compensate for that. Alright, let's pull again. Sake Dragon. Great Looping Shield. Looping Shield of board expansion is going to be useful, but it obviously suits best Muchiro right now. Yes, it's new. Alrighty, got Milk Kahlua. Kahlua and milk I got, which may or may not be a delicious beverage. I am happy with that roll. Yep, definitely happy with my utility card now. Oh! Oh. To be fair, deck, I feel like I have more than enough good teams anyways. Hey, look at that! So, big background music. I just stirred up the courage and have some bitter materials. So, Kurotobi, he's good in every form. So, has a terribly long transformation time on like terribly long, but luckily he works well with even pairing with the other Kurotobi. So I may not necessarily have to lead Granerve. I can use Kurotobi, and with Kurotobi, big damage, and it can replace Yukine. Option to replace Yukine on Kurotobi teams. Maybe I don't run Granerve. Maybe I run someone else instead of Granerve. Maybe I don't want the 1 turn on Granerve. Maybe it's all about just multiple Kurotobis, ladies and gentlemen, because he will deal big damage. And he's also another scaling leader that will pair great with Kurotobi because he likes sets of 4 orbs. I am excited to play with it now. Okay, I didn't think my main account would have anything particularly great to play with, but now I do. Something high rarity again? I couldn't trade because I don't have many stones. Now I don't have to trade. So I do have 1 Daki. Did I get Grasses? I don't recall already. Wow. But I got the Milk Girl, so maybe I can use Toka. Alright, this is good. I didn't have many stones, and now I have lots of options. Treasure Chalice. Nope, you're going to be a leader for a long time because you are an incredibly strong leader. Something new is always good. Got the Raw Berry. And then I get El Diablo. No, La Diabla. So, pretty great. All unique cards so far. Great stuff. Powerful Cleric option. Actually can heal a large amount. Can't see your RCV stat, but it's going to be big. It's going to be possibly one of the biggest with the aging effect, too. Alrighty. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. My stone count isn't, but these will be exciting. All new things. Yes. Oh. Me wow. How many abs does he have? He has side abs. Man. How do you get side abs? You know what? As far as orb skins go, I actually think this orb skin I could actually use because it's not too intrusive. So, Bacchus, look at you with your sacred beverage. And a euphoric beverage. Wow. It loops. And Increasing damage cap, movement time, attack buffing. I need to just quickly close the door really quick. I hear noises from the outside. Weapon assists give these nice sub-attributes, but then again, if you don't want those sub-attributes, it's going to be kind of awkward. But at the same time, a 10 combo of 2 Team HP Awakenings is pretty magical, and 5 turns the delay as well. Just 3 skill boosts, like raw skill boosts, and that's kind of it. We'll see. Alright, new stuff. But yeah, Vicious Soldier, this account is crushing it. I did not get this card on either account. That's what whiskey looks like. Oh, I got 2 whiskeys. Boo! Not particularly excited for this active skill. I hope I like your weapon assists. It's a 3-turn gravity. I mean, sorry, it's a 35% gravity, I guess? Yeah, and I don't have Guten, unfortunately. Even then, why'd I get 2 of you? Boo! Yes! Something new! Is that the Winely, I mean. She actually has a true gravity, which could be exciting. And I guess combo orbs and rows, but a true gravity is exciting. That also makes a board that you can swipe. So that's a pretty unique, valuable option, I feel, overall. I know, definitely not Toktura. I've been pretty good about being frugal with my stones, and lately I've been kind of like, whatever. Rolling makes me happy. Godfrey Blessed, absolutely no idea. Hopefully we have time to get stones. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to make Winely into this weapon because it's a unique weapon making rows of happiness and a gravity. Ah! Not such a great 5 pull, I guess. So, like, I got Milk Girl. I did not get Grassus, unfortunately. So, Bartender Toka is going to be kind of difficult to play, I feel. I only did the free roll Ivan. I didn't roll in the Miku collab. You're right, Cantraw's quest stones soon. But yeah, I can't roll anymore. I do want to roll a bit more because there is a lot of bottom rarity stuff I still don't have, I feel. And it's just good to collect stuff. But this Kurotobi was pretty spectacular. And I will get I got Toka, so this is nice. It's very nice. Alrighty, so on that happy and high note, hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen have a truly fantastic day. I wish you the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.